Hey there, gang. Glad you could join me again today. I want to take a couple minutes, talk about a 3-inch polisher. This is a 3-inch rotary pneumatic polisher. I like to have a rotary machine to go with every DA that I have, going from size 2-inch, 3-inch, all the way up to 6-inch. Now, this is important to me, going up against corners or edges or in tight areas where you want a forced rotation without the oscillation to bang up against, say, an emblem or an edge, painted edge especially. This is where a forced rotation tool comes in handy, and I love my pneumatic tools, as you guys know. I love the power and precision and just the feel that these guys give you. This particular one has a speed dial in the back, which is very handy. It's powerful. You need 80 pounds, 90 pounds max, continuous to run the machine. For some specs, just under 6 inches from the base of the tool up above, rising above the shaft. And from the speed dial to the tip of the shaft, you're looking at a little over 5 inches. Weight is just under 5 pounds. It's a comfortable, well-built, well-slapped together tool. This one happens to come from Harbor Freight. There are many makes and models that share the same characteristics, like the body and the shaft. So you could pick and choose online. Just a tip, if you purchase something, guys, from Harbor Freight, the year warranty, they'll offer you a 1 year and also a 2 year. Grab that 1 year. It's normally for under 10 bucks. And if anything from Harbor Freight goes, it's going to be within that first year. The one in my area will take it back, replace it with a new one, no questions asked. So, to move on, we're also going to talk a little bit about the Alchemy Metal Polish. It is a durable, well-balanced, versatile polish, good with chrome, aluminum, bronze, your stainless steels. So we're going to talk about that today, and I'm also going to squeeze in a tip or two on metal polishing itself. So without further ado, let's get this started. When it comes to pads for the 3-inch polisher, you have many options. You can go with a little tiny wool pad. You can go with your standard cookie cutter orange cutting pads. You can go with polishing pads. You can go with microfiber cutting pads. They make the Euro pad for it. When it comes to maintenance for the tool, it's quick and easy. Grab your Penetrol 90 from Schaefer's, the same company that makes the 266. A few drops into the male connector for the air hose. Plug in the air hose. Run for a few seconds. You're done. You can put it away. We're actually using the tool heavy today, this week. Riding season is winding down here in the Northeast, so we have plenty of bikes to restore, clean up, and put away for the season. We have this aluminum casing here is where we're going to use the tool. For this type of work and many other jobs, I'm normally going to have the speed set at 15 to 20%. That's all you need. You can purchase specific metal polishing pads. I normally just keep some older regular polishing or compounding pads, clean them up, and I'll put them aside for metal polishing. This is when the Angelwax Alchemy Metal Polishing Cream comes into view. It's formulated to brighten up and rejuvenate all metal finishes on your vehicle or motorcycle. This is some good stuff when it comes to polishing metals. If it came in a 5-gallon bucket, I would purchase it. When you team it up with a tool like this, you are in good shape. The casing is already brightening up quickly, but when you see the pad running dry, just add a couple drops or dabs of the product onto your polishing pad and get back to it. Now, if you have found that the normal dedicated polishing pads for metals aren't quite doing the trick or aren't working fast enough, you can grab a regular cookie cutter compounding or cutting pad, slap it on there, and it'll speed the process up for you. Alchemy removes corrosion, tarnish, discoloration, staining from stainless steel, chrome, aluminum, copper, brass, leaving it beautiful and bright. To throw a tip in there for you guys for metal polishing or metal correcting, when it comes to imperfections in your softer metals like your aluminum, copper, brass, and that excludes any kind of plated metals, you could do the exact same thing that I showed you for removing blemishes and clear coat, wet sanding. Either starting at 1000 grit or 3000 grit, work out the blemish, and polish to a gorgeous shine. Here for this particular imperfection, I'm starting out with 1000 grit. I'm going to use that to remove the imperfection, get perfectly smooth. Then I'll jump to 3000 grit, work out the marks from the 1000 grit, and polish from there. The sanding marks from the correction will be removed in no time at all, and you'll see it'll be brighter and more reflective than ever before. When finished with a surface like we are with this particular casing, it will match the surrounding chrome pieces. Depends how much time you want to put into it. And when you're finished, you just repeat the process to all the aluminum parts on your car, truck, or bike. On this side here, you can see the 4 or 5 areas I still have to tackle yet, so I'm going to get to it. Okay guys, that's going to be about it for the day. One thing with the polisher, if you do want to change out backing plates, you can go to 2-inch or up to 4-inch. There is a slot right here to slide in a 12mm wrench and simply spin off the backing plate. I'm going to put a link down below for this tool where you can find it, and also the Angelwax Alchemy. This is one of the best metal polishes that I've used in many, many years. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video.